Alright, so your personal productivity system is the thing that sets apart the good days that you have, like the days where you feel like everything's on point, the days where you feel like motivated to do your work, to do your studies, to go to the gym, to do everything in your power to improve your life, and the days where you don't feel the best. Your productivity system is going to be the thing that sets apart those 2 days. Right now, I'm going to show you how to create a personal productivity system that serves you, that serves your needs, that solves your problems, and I'm going to currently use the app xTiles to create an example productivity system that is going to organize essentially my personal life. So there are a couple of subcategories that every personal productivity system should include. And the first one is a weekly plan that shows you what you need to get done each day. This is how you plan your life essentially. And the second thing is a to-do list to keep track of the tasks that you don't want to miss. And the third thing is a habit tracker for the habits you're trying to build. On the channel, we talk about all the time, or reading, exercising, meditation, and journaling. Don't forget these 4. And the fourth one is a personal journal, because when you write down your thoughts, you document your thoughts, that's a very, very important habit, and that's a big part of the personal productivity system. 1, the weekly planner. So the weekly planner is essentially the fundamentals of your productivity system. The weekly planner is where you write down each day what you have to do, and you have an overview and overlook of everything that you need to get done that week. This is how you plan your life essentially. This is how you keep track of everything that's going on in your life, as well as the main things, and keep them rolling. So here is how a weekly planner that looks like in xTiles. You have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, weekends, right? And priorities, I wrote school, YouTube, and gym. Plan your days like this. On Tuesday, you have other stuff. For example, you have to go to uni lecture at 6 a.m. But what I like to do is, for example, I like to write things chronologically. So it's going to be I'm going to wake up, shoot this video, editing the video, and then gym. If you have more stuff to do, then you can essentially go like this as well and write some notes here. Let's say you didn't have the chance to finish this task. Let's say you get this and then put it onto Tuesday, so you can drag and drop these tasks like this as well. So this is how a weekly planner looks like in xTiles. The second thing that we need on our productivity system is essentially a to-do list. It's not like a traditional daily one, it's like a general one. So let me explain you guys one. So let's say you bought this t-shirt and you need to kind of change it because it doesn't fit you right. The thing is, if you don't write this down to somewhere, or if you don't have anything that keeps track of these stuff, writing this down to a systematic thing is going to help you a lot. So here's how a to-do list on xTiles essentially look like. You don't have just, for example, a simple to-do list, everything that you need to do. No, you have must-dos, should-dos, could-dos, and if I have the time. So you can also put the date here, for example, let's say 28/04 and 23, right? And the important thing about this is basically when you look at these tasks do not have the same importance. A task that must be done as well as a task that could be done is not the same. So when you use just one simple to-do list that has literally just everything, just task, then you don't know the priorities, then you don't know the importance of these tasks. So it is much better to use a system like this: must do, should do, could do, if I have time. It is much better for productivity to prioritize your tasks like this instead of just simply using one to-do list for everything. And xTiles is basically an overall really nice productivity app. So 3, it's going to be a habit tracker. So when it comes to habit tracker, any type of habit trackers are simply the best ways to keep yourself consistent in those habits, which is going to let the compound effect essentially build up. And the thing is, as I talk about this all the time on the channel, the compound effect that you have built through years is going to be the thing that determines whether you become successful or not. The compound effect, that compounded worth of work, the effort that you've put into whatever you want, into whatever it is that you're trying to work on, is going to be the thing that determines the successful people and the people who don't really succeed in that thing. Also, when it comes to the habit tracker, I just want to quickly mention that there are 4 main habits of self-improvement that I want you to do essentially. These habits are reading, journaling, meditation, and exercising. And you can create a habit tracker simply by your pen and paper, but you can use xTiles to essentially create this as well. So let's create this together actually. As I said before, we're going to be prioritizing the 4 main habits, which are meditation, exercising. I'm going to write here journaling, as well as we have reading here. When you create this habit tracker, you can simply click, boom, you get these done. Today is Monday, and I've already meditated. I haven't gone to the gym. I'm going to go to the gym after this. Journaling, done in the morning. Reading, not done yet. Probably going to do that in the evening. And when you come here, you can essentially just copy-paste all those things and continue with the second week. And just go like this. You can add images right here. And that's basically the habit tracker. So the fourth part of your personal productive system is going to be your journal. So journaling is a habit that I've been talking about for years now. Journaling is simply being able to go down in your inner thoughts and then just see who you essentially actually are. I feel like the biggest strength that you can have in this life is knowing your strengths and weaknesses so you can use them in your power. So journal down your thoughts every single day. This doesn't have to be like something that's gonna be like, oh, I need to journal for like 5 hours a day. I'm not talking about that. I'm simply talking about journaling for like 10 minutes per day. And the fact that you have 1,440 minutes per day, you can just use like a 10 of those minutes to journal, and you are going to, on the long run, have a tremendous benefit from this. Alright, we're again in my productivity system here, and we're going to look over a couple of things in the journaling section. As I talked about, like, journaling is very, very, very important, and let me show you guys like an example of journaling that you guys could do. And I'm going to go over a couple of things here. So first of all, we have here, I'm looking forward to it, these things, as well as like a nice picture. One thing that inspired me, one thing that surprised me, one person who made me smile, and then after that we have like different things that you can essentially fill out here. The productivity, for example, that you had throughout the day, throughout your life, like right here, and as well as like your affirmations, thankfulness, word of the day. This evening I felt productive. Like, this is the one that I actually I'm gonna fill out from now on. So it's like a really nice journal that you guys could use. Also, you can also simply go over here and just use a simple note as your journal, and then you can take your notes here. It's kind of like bullet journaling, as you can see, like the dots, but I definitely like the journaling section of xTiles as well. Take notes in the mobile version of xTiles as well, and they are going to be synchronized to your web version, so you can take your notes on your phone, like complete your journal on your phone, and you are going to also have that here on your web as well. Also, one other thing is you can use xTiles to essentially take class notes as well. If you're in uni or like just basically school, you have a page where you can simply just write the date, write the subject, the topic, and then just go over your notes and take notes here. So these are, I feel like, these four things feel like the main things that you absolutely need when it comes to a personalized productivity system. But the thing is, these are the things that I personally use a lot, but you can also use xTiles as a lot of different other things. For example, a daily planner, you can use it as a monthly planner as well, you can use it as like yearly goals, you can use it as like a 3-month plan if you're doing like a 3-month monk mode, and you can use that as like a fitness tracker, like a progress tracker, a meal tracker, reading list, course tracker, like bookmarks. So if you're a beginner trying to build your personal productivity system, all in all, I really love xTiles, because xTiles can be your app-in-one tool for building your personal, flexible productivity system. So all in all, I really loved the xTiles app. So thanks so much for xTiles for sponsoring this video. There's a link in the description as well as a link pinned in the comment section where you can go and check out xTiles. And I will see you guys in a next video, which is going to be coming up in a couple of days. So I'll see you guys there. Bye.